team can stand above the rest.
Can't even wait for me. I see how it is.
Hey man. Time is money. TikTok, Mr. Wiggles.
TikTok, motherfucker.
That's right. I can do it. You can't, you pumpkin-headed asshole.
Oh, is it?
Jeez, beans.
Storm Row. Excuse me, not Row. Apologies. I have been proudly using this nickname for around 20 years.
Ready?
Yeah, I can relate to that. Because I've been using mine for about 20 years.
Same.
Granted, it had to take on slightly different monikers.
Not to mention...
Originally it just started out as Wiggles. Well, I guess technically you won't be super big. It started out as first mate Wiggles. My God, if you could name that reference, is like props to you.
Hopefully they can.
But anyway, so it started out as first mate Wiggles, and then I went to Wiggles with the shorthand, and eventually the Wiggles came out, which, yeah, no, I had to separate myself quick and fast from that. So then it became Das Wiggles. Missed the reference while typing. So the original reference,
Futurama.
well, I wasn't going to say it, but I was going to say the original name I went under was First Mate Wiggles, which, as he pointed out, yes, is a Futurama reference. Yeah, right. Ow, I hurt myself. But it was like, I think it was apparently like season 6 or something like that. The inmate from Pseudo-Catraz or something like that. It's one where Bender becomes captain of the ship.
Pluton, where they went to Pluto to take it. Well, Leela wanted to take. Well, it had to do with the Professor Farnsworth and them carrying oil, and they need to go through some damn direction. They had to go to through Pluto and all that crap. Leela didn't want to do it, and basically lost her role as captain. Bender became captain because Farnsworth is just Farnsworth. Man, then Leela went to Pluto to, tell, environmentalists, save the penguins, take care of them, and all that stuff. And while Bender was captain, he got up his own ass with power, and Fry just was not having any of it.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
And he was like, I can't do anything without my first mate.
Wiggles. Oh, the bird bot of Ice-Catraz is the name of the episode. For those playing along.
Speaking of ice, I'm using cooler. This literally is a team of, like, just a small section of characters I don't really care about versus characters that I outright hate. Because oddly enough, the team that has Athena and Mai on it are two out of the two characters that I outright hate in this game. Like Chris is the other character that I just kind of hate. I just kind of hate him.
I just loathe internally.
Well, it's not against his character that he's another top tier character. And you know how I really detest the meta.
Better freezer? I don't know. I know a person who's cooler.
Y'all need to chill.
I mean, it could be downright king cold up in here. Or what was the other one from the other universe? Frost?
Yes. Frieza! Frieza! You know what? I don't care whether it's a dead game or not. I think we should go back to Fighter Z at one point, just for the fun.
Yeah, we could throw it on a day when we ain't got a lot going.
Yeah, because we can still put it on our Friday night fights anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's always an option.
Select order.
I don't know. I still stand by it as like the abridged version is the best version.
Oh, Frieza? Yeah.
No, not just Frieza, just like kind of Dragon Ball in general, because it gave people like things to do when they didn't really have any reason to be there. Like the main one I can think of is Piccolo. Piccolo just, and again, it's not that I don't like Piccolo. Actually, Piccolo is one of my favorite characters. But there's a lot of times he's just like there for no reason.
He's there for the moral support.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to moral support you in all your stupidity, but I'm not going to tell you you're doing everything wrong. I'm just going to watch you fail.
Yeah. And then, like, they brought out Kai a little bit later, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah, it basically just skip any and all filler episodes.
Right, but, you know, at the same time, it was kind of like, eh. Like, if you want, like, an honest to good representation of, like, the entire, like, DBZ saga, at least up to the Cell games, it's like, no, watch this Red. It's honestly, like, the best version.
And it gave us Nappa.
I mean, yeah, there's some ridiculous shit that came out of it, but it's honestly, it's like a lot of more memorable than some of the parts in the actual series. I mean, the only thing I can think of that like stands out from the original series compared to like the Bridge series is probably like the Goku transformation the first time.
Oh my god, seriously. That took... Yeah, no, fuck that. Goku's transformation sequence in Namek. That took longer than expected because, oh, as soon as Goku learned Super Saiyan, when they were running that shit on TV, they went back to square one, episode 1, the Saiyan saga. I'm like, every time! Like, get on with it, man!
No, I'm saying though, it's like, I would argue like, the original run of DBZ did that better than the Bridge series.
Yeah. Yeah, like the only time we saw the Goku that we kind of detest is nonsense. Like, oh yeah, especially in the abridged, it's like, oh yeah, he's serious now. Like, Gohan, where should you be at this ship? The ship! Like, oh, he's about to beat your ass, kid. Get your ass out of here. Dad said go home.
She just got her new headphones in the post and is testing them out. There you
Hooray!
go. Don't do that. Fix that post now. Fuck you.
Well, don't need to sound like someone in the actual drive-thru menu where the dude's on the mic and just oh.
Yeah, it's the screaming thing, man.
Just all up in your ear, with like, dude, get the mic from out your throat.
Put my part down for exactly that was easy.
Curses! I became predictable.
Well played, Storm. Well played.
Like, oh, testing the mic out. Screams into the mic. Just high pitch. Just Alice Cooper. What?
That is not Alice Cooper. Fuck you.
No, I don't. I forget which song it was, but he just, like, in the mic, he just screams. Oh, fuck, what was it? It's gonna bother me now if I can't remember the name.
There's not that many songs where you, like, straight up screams.
Yeah, that is actually true.
Although, I mean, remember that was like 3 times louder than expected.
Oh, right. The screaming cowboy. No, I love the screaming cowboy when it's so dumb. Cause
I would argue like people like Axl Rose are way worse on the mic compared to
oh yeah. Oh, my ass by Rock here.
Like Vico, I mean that's a pretty solid soundtrack. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, anyway, yeah, I do see the. I see the meme with yeah, he's basically the Jigglypuff. He's a good character, not exactly fully top tier, but he's pretty good. Because I know Gato's another top tier character, him and Rock.
Well, it needs to autobalance sounds better. You're wrong.
I mean, hey, a good pair of headphones could be the difference between, oh, the song that you like, oh, yeah, the song that you liked before just sounded pretty good. New pair of headphones. Why does it sound so different? It sounds so much better. It hits different.
Not even a crow noise. A cute video of a crow bouncing on the street, but the song on the video was ridiculously loud.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hear you. Especially when you start getting into like some of the H games where they're fucking.
Oh
like,
my god, Dawes and his H games. Oh my god! How many times did Dawes say H games during this entire part, the entirety of the stream?
I had to do something just to get you off balance.
Fuck you.
It's an Eldritch Animals and Pets channel, one post from most recent. But yeah, no, a lot of them, they don't have balancing up front, so they just gotta blast their music, and it's like, hold on, let me turn this down to off.
I've seen one that the song comes in horrendously loud. I'm not sure if anybody's seen it on whatever, because it came from TikTok, I think. It's the American Eagle one doing America Fuck Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's the bald eagle with arms, I think the thing is called or whatever. But it's so goofy, it's just someone just do like it's this bald eagle just running around and you just hear the America Fuck Yeah just playing in the back.
They recommend doing a counter and post. I mean, that would work and that wouldn't work. I mean, depending on the run, like if you're counting as far as the stream, doesn't really work because the stream's gonna go on longer than the YouTube vids. So,
yep.
Yes, no. No, there's been many jokes made about my fucking H game list, so.
Oh my god, I looked at his H game list. I struggle to find games that are not H games.
There's plenty of games on there that are not H games.
Yeah, in the first five pages.
It's only like 5 pages altogether. I don't want to hear it.
Now it is.
I have not hit one thing on my deal, so I don't want to hear it.
There's only 5 pages. Like now it is. It's probably more than that.
Well, yeah, now it's probably like 7. But anyway.
Oh my god, Dawes.
What? I don't have a folder for it. It's in the main selection. I play them on my main account. I don't care.
Oh, your friend's playing the game on Steam. It's an H game. Of course it is. His name is Dawes Wiggles.
It really bothers me on TV shows like Star Trek Discovery and shows stupid loud, regular shows quiet as fuck. Oh no, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I do not even argue on that one.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, honestly, that's kind of why I like YouTube channels, because a lot of times they'll put more effort into it for whatever fucking reason. It's like, it'll be fine on YouTube channels, but you watch regular shows and you're like, dude, either I can't make out what the fuck's going on with the fucking audio effects, or the fact that it's like, you know, your balancing is just all off.
Yeah, because I know with most people, their audio balance usually comes from whatever the hell that they're doing, or whatever equipment that they have set up currently.
Well, at the moment, I'm trying to get through Picard, and like I'm on the 2nd season of Picard. We're talking Star Trek for the moment because Star Trek.
Just live long and prosper.
Do that. And I have heard nothing but a lot of disdain about Picard. Not even gonna fucking put that subtly. Like they're writing it down as like the worst thing that happened in Star Trek.
I mean, I can say this. I'm only glad Picard came back to play Professor X in Multiverse of Madness. That was like one of the best parts of the movie, that whole section.
I suppose that's fair. I mean, it at least brings a semi-canon to the entire X-Men line. Although I did love the fact in Multiverse they sit there and like they brought him out to the X-Men theme.
God, I love that part, but I was so happy. He's like, it was like, and he was still in the yellow little hover car chair. Like that was like the best part of the movie for
me.
me.
They even had the green suit on him.
Yes, they did.
Oh, it was so good. It was hitting all the boxes. It was like, fuck yes.
Had Captain Carter in there too. Like British Captain America, Black Bolt.
Well, I mean, half of Captain Carter.
Fuck you, man. Why you gotta remind me that? Why you gotta remind me that Wanda was just being Quit. The theme of that movie was literally, I can sum it up in one stupid ass phrase that Disney owns. The rights to the song of "Let It Go." Literally, that was the theme of the movie. Let it go. Just
Well,
let it go.
Going back to MCU a little bit, and I know we're already on it, but bear with me.
We're always has a card.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, either way. Like in Endgame and Infinity War, they kind of nerfed Thanos. Like in the comics, Thanos is a fucking monster.
Oh yeah. Like there was a reason why Hulk is literally just not wanting to actually fight Thanos because he got the shit kicked in the comics.
Yes and no. In the comics, yes. Hell, in one of the comics, fucking like Thanos turns the Hulk into his pet dog.
Yeah.
100% cat. People don't punch up, cats don't care. See, I'm right there with you. Cats every day. But when you get to the MCU movies, it's like they really kind of like they nerf Thanos a bit. Where it's like, you know, like half of the Avengers could sit there and like fight Thanos and hold him off. In the comics, that would not happen.
Everybody was fighting Thanos from every angle, close, mid, and far range.
And they were still losing.
Yeah. Like hell, Thanos didn't even have an army depending on which comic. He just kind of went in there, said, "Fight me." The end.
Yeah. But then, like, you go to Multiverse of Madness, and they didn't nerf Scarlet Witch, like, at all.
They beefed her up, if anything.
Yeah, which, like, props to them, because fucking, like, I was afraid they were gonna fucking nerf Scarlet Witch, because people kind of, like, sleep on Scarlet Witch, and they really shouldn't.
Because her ability is to literally manipulate reality around her to her whim.
It's kind of like how people sleep on Ghost Rider, and they really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Yeah, exactly. Like, her comic power level was nothing to be joked about. Like, yeah, it's like those, like, 4 or 5 Illuminati people that showed up. That's cute.
Yeah, technically, she's a beyond Omega level mutant in the comics, but we can't call him that because whatever.
Well, actually, we can call them that now.
Their sights.
Dawson, see what you did there.
But I didn't do anything. I just permitted it.
Yeah, I know. I saw what you did there. That's why I was like, I see what you did there, motherfucker.
What? I'm a mod. I'm allowed.
How dare you? Dawson, you're already abusing your power. How dare you? You are the chosen one! You!
Power and alcohol.
You are the chosen one! You are supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them!
But I bring a new hope. It's called Jameson.
Don't do it, Doss! I have the high ground!
I have the Jaeger! It smells like burnt pumpkin seeds around here.
That's just right there, just so close to the magma, just roasting alive. But yeah, like Scarlet Witch is scary. You don't want to fuck with her. She wanted a quiet life with her children, who were fake, in all honesty.
Well, and like people point this out too in a couple different ways. Is like there were other answers to that solution. If we're talking like the expansive multiverse theory, shouldn't there be, in theory, a universe where Wanda died and her kids lived?
Yeah. What?
You know,
No, that one specifically. Yeah. Where Wanda died and her kids got to live, and that's what they tend to do a lot of the times in the comic. Like, oh, this person died, but everyone else lived, versus everyone else died and this one person got to live. They did that a couple of times with, name a character in any Marvel thing.
No, well, it doesn't even have to be Marvel. You could make the argument with DC.
Kind of.
DC, yes, has its own rules, but they operate under a very similar formula.
Yeah.
As far as I understand her power, the only reason it has any limits is because she doesn't know doesn't think about what she can do. Right. Her powers are pretty much like bookended by her imagination. In
her imagination and her train of thought. If she's not fully focused on, oh, I think I can do this versus, oh, I know I can do this versus I'm going to do this.
Right. Well, DC has a lot of weird shit. Like, DC has a universe that everybody's a pirate for some reason. I'm not making this up.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, where everyone kind of looks like they're from a metal band. That one's called DC Metal. Yeah,
I actually own that book.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. There's the Batman who laughs. He's evil. One of various evil Batmans.
Yeah. They did an anime movie about the Flash thing that she's talking about, and that's where you get Batman died, and then you get the replacement Batman, which is Thomas Wayne.
Oh, the Flashpoint paradox.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like where Bruce Wayne died as a kid in the alleyway and not his parents, his dad became Batman, his mom became the Joker.
Right. Like the Orphan in the multiverse, that was just there. At least she was breathing to the point that I think Strange thought it was legit for at least a few minutes. No, and like I think even he agreed that it was real. But in that same token, in a broader sense, is like if she has the capacity and ability to sit there and turn an orchard into basically almost something perfectly real, then why couldn't she basically just will her children back into reality? That's another answer to the whole movie, actually.
Yeah, if your powers are capable of warping reality to how you see fit, as long as it doesn't break reality in itself, why didn't you?
So, like, they don't really answer that, because then you wouldn't have a movie.
I mean, most of these the plotline was kind of half-assed.
But it still was a very good movie.
It was a good movie.
Like, there was like a few moments where I was like, well, why didn't you just do this or that? Because the wolf would be under her control, she wants them to be her children. I mean, I still get that, but it's like, you know...
But she was willing to take over the body of another version of herself in a different reality just to be around her children.
No, it's even darker than that, because, like, she straight up fucking said she was going to remove anything that was in the way between her and her children. Although her children is kind of a loose term in this connotation.
Yeah. Like, she literally took control of another version of herself just to be around her the children that are hers but not hers. Like, that's kind of ass backwards.
Or fucking, let's even go in a broader stroke. It's like, you know, if you really are committed to this logic, or if like you want to dream walk into someone else's reality and live through an iteration of them, then why don't you just stay dream walking? It accomplishes the same function.
No, they said there was a problem with dream walking. It actually can causes realities to collide. Because...
Well, no, I understand that, but does it sound like she really cares?
No.
Just saying. Yeah. Well,
this kid's
like... Shut up, consume the story does. Ah, Dio.
Ah, yes. And Yamazaki's beating up this kid. He's putting him to bed. I'm gonna tuck you in, kid.
But yeah. No, I mean...
I love he just let me do it. He's let me do this. He's letting me do this.
No, just gonna build that meter.
Just gonna build that meter.
Hello, when the fucking, like, the CPU fucking has no idea what to do. It's like, did he just go to sleep on me? I don't know what to do with this information.
Well, you tucked him into bed. Now go to sleep, kid. Just sleeping. Chilling.
If you insist, we'll put pillow down.
I'm mad this is just happening and I'm just letting it happen.
No, go for 3 bars! 3 bars! How long can we tap this keg?
Being that I only got like 10 seconds to beat this guy? Not very.
Well, 20 on my screen, but sure.
I'm saying 10 seconds because it's gonna take me a while to try and at least get him down. Because
assuming you can make it work.
yeah.
Ting, ting, ting.
Yeah, because if it was earlier in the match, sure, that wouldn't be a problem.
I think that's why he actually waited, just because the fact you knew the timer was against you.
I mean, the CPU will wait on the timer regardless of what their health status is. It's just if you, like, depending on whatever. But it was dumb. It was extremely dumb. Like, I just love it when the CPU just let me do stupid shit, like just sleeping on the job. Should have stayed in bed, kid. Stomp.
Yeah, but no, to answer your point, Storm, it's like, I'm pretty sure they could have came up with, like, some kind of, like, little spell or something that would put you into eternal sleep. I'm just saying.
Then you
if you can walk across realities to another self, it's like, I'm pretty sure we could find a spell to put you to sleep.
Yeah. And the equal amount of BS that went with it is the don't forget, like, oh yeah, you from this reality cannot exist in a different reality. Like, why is that?
Alright, reminds me of something in Pokemon. There's a glitch in Emerald where you can set up a complete immunity up until a single move that isn't common. Play that in Tower Mode. The Tower Mode starts exploiting one move against you. Despite the fact you shouldn't know it should work. It did also overwrite the other person. Yeah. Honestly, like, one of the cooler aspects of Multiverse, I thought, was whenever, like, Strange jumped into the body of a dead Strange.
Yeah, because I honestly thought in that entire movie we're gonna get, like, the evil Doctor Strange. Like, his evil...
It's like, what the fuck is that? Like, I saw it in the trailer, it's gotta be here somewhere. And then
yeah,
like,
I was hoping for, like, oh, his evil self from What If. That's what I was hoping for. That was all what I was really hoping for, but nah, we ain't get it.
Yeah, no, like, we got the semi-evil one who didn't implode his own universe.
No, we got the Strange who did just exactly what Wanda did. Like, oh yeah, I let these two realities collide, now both of them are gonna cease to exist. Cool.
I assume Dr. Fury rules apply that while you're in another universe, the more it attacks you as a foreign body. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. But we're also talking to Wanda, and Wanda don't give a fuck.
Wanda don't give a fuck. She wants her children that do not exist.
I mean, if Strange alone, who's, I'd argue, like, Scarlet Witch is a stronger sorcerer than Strange.
She is the strongest sorcerer than Strange. That's actually been confirmed in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, if Strange can, like, backhand all these demons and then use them as a fucking cape, it's like, I can only imagine, like, Wanda could obliterate them and not make it a problem.
I mean, she's one of the characters that is confirmed that can beat Thanos solo. That can solo Thanos 1v1 me. She's one of the very few, and that's a small list.
Yeah, I know, I hear.
Like, Thanos as well as Galactus.
Galactus is kind of a fun story, though, I'm not gonna lie, because Galactus he's more of a construct of the universe than actually an entity anymore. But then again, that gets into, like, which Galactus are we talking about?
Very valid point. Kneecap the motherfucker. You go to sleep now.
Dark Phoenix, I think it's on that list, but they always knife her before she can do it.
Yeah! Yeah! Like, yeah, Dark Phoenix...
Do we want to talk about Wolverine stabbing?
Well, not Jean Grey as a Phoenix. The Phoenix in itself is its own separate entity, but it tends to...
I know the Phoenix, so you don't have to bring it up.
It's its own separate entity, but it usually gets beaten before... Like, hey, I can destroy it. No, you stop that. We're just gonna kill you before you get to be a threat.
Well, the problem with Phoenix is they never set up the good Phoenix. Like, they always jump straight to bad Phoenix.
automatically jump to Dark Phoenix because, oh yeah, Dark Phoenix, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm this living embodiment of whatever thing. I can destroy the entire universe. Cool. Stab.
Right.
Knife.
Yeah. So X-Men 3, fucking this eldritch god kind of being, fucking that's inhabiting the form of Jean Grey, gets stabbed to death by a person with pointy claws.
Pointy metal claws.
I stand by my statement.
I stand by mine too, sir.
I'm just saying, it's like, no, it's like, she literally, not adjectively, literally vaporized a man in front of her, being Professor X.
And being this is Marvel Comics, his loophole is he literally put his consciousness in someone's bullshit.
Wasn't the comics. This was the movies.
No, I mean, same movie. He put his consciousness in someone else's body.
Oh, I know.
Which was dumb. Like, okay, sure, whatever, dude.
I wonder if Wolverine could take Thanos by stubborn regeneration.
I mean, maybe?
The short answer is no, but, well, let me rephrase. The realistic answer is no. The comic answer is maybe?
Yeah, comic answer maybe, because his stubborn regeneration and Wolverine has recently gotten a slight buff.
Actually, no, my reason for the maybe actually comes from Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, that is the big maybe, because Thanos don't fuck with Deadpool. He's literally like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this guy. I refuse to.
That's not even that. Thanos, got
Wolverine.
Me fucked up now. Deadpool pointed out Wolverine's fucking true power.
His popularity.
Right. So, in that essence, that's where the maybe comes from. Because the fans would not let him die.
They encase his body in adamantium to let this man rest in peace, but the fans said no.
Right. Because he got out! Which makes no fucking sense. I can see him adjourn from the cell, just getting a Thanos eyes and floating out. Oh, so we're going with the Ant-Man and the Ass theory.
That one is the funniest one. Ant-Man went all up in that booty.
I still like the fucking, I don't know who did it, but it was like the reverse of that, where like they actually answered the question, and it's like, no, Thanos would shrink himself down and jump up Ant-Man's booty and then explode out.
Not looking good for player 2.
No. It'd be better. Ant-Man is a giant form. Thanos just runs up and goes into his booty, shrinks down Ant-Man. The end.
Did he actually bathe in hot sauce? I mean, that was the running joke.
That'd be bad. Worst kind of fire hole out of nowhere. And then you're exploding. Like, I mean, I heard people get pretty bad fire hole from Taco Bell, but come on, man.
That'd be lethal to me. But yeah. Oh man, I still love how that was the running theories of how Ant-Man was going to change the game by fucking like jumping
existing.
In
That's what all the fans were wanting. Everybody wanted that. They dug that one thing from the grave so hard. Like, no, since Ant-Man is back and all this stuff, he needs to go up Thanos' ass and just expand. Like, why does that need to be a thing here?
Actually, if it was only in the behind, I think it'd be fine.
I mean, hot sauce going into, I think hot sauce going into any open orifice is just gonna hurt. Period.
Well, actually, the capsaicin, which your body sits there and intakes, and that's the heat, blah blah blah. Actually, that's lined on your entire system. That's why it burns on the front end and the back door.
Oh god, fire hole!
I watched Food Theory, which is a spin-off of Game Theory, Movie Theory, that whole nine. And they actually talked about this, where it's like, yeah, no, like, you know, you have capsaicin receptors all the way through your digestive system. So, like, whenever it sits there and runs across something like super hot, it doesn't wash out all the water out of your intestines, and so ergo you get
fire hole.
a more liquidy end product. I'm just going to stop there.
You're basically, oh yeah, this is liquid magma coming out of my ass. Just screaming, incoherent screaming.
Not sure. I know I'm allergic to most spices. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, I can't say too much. I'm allergic to jalapenos myself.
I can take all spices. Doesn't mean I want to. I have my personal preferences and favorites.
I mean, I'm really good with pumpkin spice.
Of course, you are good with pumpkin spice. Everything has to be pumpkin spice with you, Mr. Jack-o'-lantern man.
Oh man, I'm a skinny white bitch on the inside. I don't care. I'll wear Uggs for my fucking wedding.
No, Uggs, yoga pants, the whole nine.
For a base level, 2 minutes to us. I don't know, usually I use like crushed red pepper. Like that's my go-to because I can't have jalapenos.
Oh no!
Oh yes. Pumpkin spice, I think it's mostly cinnamon. I guess no. There is a lot of cinnamon in it, but actually, pumpkin spice is actually referred to as like a allspice or allspice, depending on who you talk to. And it does actually involve a few little other odds and ends, but yeah, cinnamon is one of the main components.
Halfway through this fight, I kind of forgot who I was. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot who I was, and I was like, why am I like, oh, right, I'm not Hiddern. I'm Chris. Right. My bad.
I know that Americans are infatuated with concentrated cinnamon, which sets it off too. Found that out in Hollywood, in Disneyland. You say that, I just think it's a cinnamon challenge.
How many damn fools have been doing the cinnamon challenge?
Like, too many? Like, I never really saw the whole deal about it. No! Do not do that!
Yeah, next time on Dueling Dragons, Dots will do the cinnamon challenge in his open jack-o'-lantern head.
Well, I mean, it's a lot easier when you don't have the standard digestive system, just saying.
What is your digestive system?
Well, I mean, it burns and then it goes down. I mean, that's the nice thing about being a golem, that your insides will lit you on fire.
Well, that's the kind of reason why, like, why does it always smell like pumpkin spice when Das is around?
Gee, I wonder why. It's almost like there's a pumpkin around.
Like, for whatever reason, Das just seems to smell like, various spices for whatever reason.
Gee, I can't figure why.
Nope. Couldn't figure it out.
Cinnamon to the jack-o'-lantern and you fucking call it a day.
I just picture someone just opening the top of Das's jacket and just pouring it in there, just funneling the damn thing in there.
You gotta get that chef fucking arm where you're sitting there like doing the dab.
Yeah, Hans is doing a dust pumpkin.
Exactly, there you go. There's a picture for you, Dio. Fucking Hans just throwing the cinnamon spice down in Das's jack-o'-lantern.
Oh no, you're gonna have to do that for a thumb. Oh, that'd be a great Be Right Back thumbnail for you. As well as the recent one Dio did with his Doomsday Tuesdays or whatever.
Well, I was thinking about doing the Doom series eventually.
The previous ones.
Yeah. I was sitting there thinking about that. I was like, I still want to do that like rolling montage of like all the fucking like pictures I've had fucking done.
I mean, yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
This annoying, sassy child with ice powers.
You see Professor X off in the corner. I have a school for you.
Professor X looks at the entire roster of everyone in King of Fighters. I have a school for literally everyone. Oh, you can be a student, you could be a teacher, whatever age range, because they're whatever abilities that follow suit accordingly. Now, if he sees me, I get my ass kicked by this weird ass alien creature.
If you want a challenge that won't kill you, play cinnamon with Weetabix or the appropriate dry wheat bar.
Oh.
I've never heard of Weetabix.
Is that some sort of vegan thing?
It's a fun word though. Weetabix.
Google, what are the answers to this?
Now you got me curious. Stand by.
Usually when one of us is doing one thing like this, the other one's usually near the computer and answering the Google question.
Yep, see, this is why we're...
Breakfast? Hey, breakfast what? Breakfast thing. I go with some breakfast.
It's a whole grain cereal.
Neat. Yeah.
It looks kind of like a cross between shredded wheats and Rice Krispies. Or a granola bar. And not doing a good job at it. Kinda.
I mean, teamwork is suggestive. We get there in the end. As long as we're not trying to actively...
Exactly.
We don't try and backstab each other. That's not our shtick. We will front stab you just because it's kind of funny.
Well, I mean, we front stabbed each other many times. So that's most
Yeah.
of the fun games.
It's because it's just because somewhere in there, one of us gets irritated at the other and then just kind of open fires.
It's like, fuck you, man!
Yes, Dio. Teamwork. You're part of that teamwork too.
Take the Rice Krispie and remove the marshmallow.
Why would you remove the marshmallow and Rice Krispie? What is wrong with people?
So
Okay.
what you're saying is fucking basically just straight brand food. Where it's like, yeah, no, it's like we're just eating a bowl of oats that are stuck together.
I mean, I like loose granola. It's kind of actually pretty good.
You would.
What?
Just no.
What?
Be a healthy breakfast food. No, because like I do not fucking care for like straight meat. Fucking. It
Straight.
feels like I fell down fucking like 2 steps on the fucking carnivore ladder.
Well, I mean, you can't even have pork, so you're already one step down from there.
I can have pork.
It'll give you a severe headache.
No, bacon gives me a headache.
It's still pork, man.
I understand that, but I eat ham for breakfast all the time.
Oh, well, never mind then. Statement retracted. You just can't have bacon specifically.
Yeah, just bacon specifically.
But bacon's awesome.
But will not kill you like Cinnamon Challenge. Well, the Cinnamon Challenge would kill you if you're...
Stupid!
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, this is the same level of, like, attention to detail that, you know, people who eat Tide Pods take.
See, Storm likes bacon. I like the cut of your jib, Storm.
Bacon, immediately.
All bacon is created equal, whether it be pork, turkey, or chicken.
I got no problem with the idea. It's just the fact it's like, yeah. Just
No, because people will piss and moan about, like, turkey bacon is not bacon. Bacon is bacon. I don't care. It still tastes good when I eat it.
No, I stand by that. All bacon is bacon. So yeah, no, something with the bacon process fucking gives me headaches. Or however the fuck it's done, I don't know. I know if it says bacon, I can have like maybe 2 slices. At about 3 slices, I start getting a migraine. So yeah, it's like I can eat it. It's just I can only eat a very small quantity before it actually starts hurting.
Okay, yeah, tofu bacon. Like, anybody handing me tofu-based product of an actual food, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at you really hard, like you done slapped me and said something very inappropriate to me. Like, I'm gonna be upset. Chocolate nuts.
I've never heard that one before, but I don't doubt it.
That's new to me. I like chocolate. Chocolate can trigger migraines, yes, but chocolate can... Well, chocolate has also been on a list of things that are treated as an aphrodisiac.
Well, it also depends on what we're considering chocolate in this equation. Because chocolate's actually a very wide fucking branch.
Oh, specifically dark chocolate.
Player 2 clinches the first
Yeah, specifically dark chocolate is apparently an aphrodisiac. Like, I don't know,
Why
like...
do they say that? I'm not sure.
Like, yeah, I call bullshit on that. Like, why?
Well, actually, if you go over to Food Theory sometime, they actually have a whole episode about it.
If you find the link, send me the link through the thing.
Stand by. But yeah, no.
Widens the blood vessel. Huh. Really?
Well, which shouldn't be a thing, actually. Well, okay. Now, I'm not saying all headaches are the same, blah, blah, but usually, like, headaches are induced by the fact of narrowing the blood vessel. If it widens the blood vessel, it should actually be the opposite. Sure, being the key offered more than that.
Yeah, but it would.
Chocolate. And chocolate is live. So, chocolate.
Widens the blood vessel, that's why it's an aphrodisiac.
Oh, okay, I see where you're going with that now. I thought
Yeah,
you were
I get it. Increase the blood flow somewhere, baby.
Copy lane.
Woo! First try!
Stellar fight! These two know how to rumble! Winner!
Alright, I threw it in Media Mayhem in the Discord.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we do have a Discord down there in the link description. Shameless plug. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Does your link actually work? I'm curious about this.
It fucking better.
It did once upon a time, I know that. Yeah. Man, I fucked up. Link to Discord.
Oh, you created a temp link?
Yeah, it's a temp link. So you'll have to fix yours later.